Hi everyone, Ksenia is here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, here we talk all about photography. You will find tutorials on how to shoot, edit, pose, and also the business of photography on my channel. And today we're going to talk about 5 tips on how to build highly converting websites that's going to turn your website visitors into bookings. But before we jump into the details, I wanted to invite you to follow my new Instagram account that's targeted towards photographers. It's at Ksenia Pro Education. That account was built specifically for educating photographers. You can ask me any questions every day. I answer all of the comments, and also I go live every week. So make sure to follow me at Ksenia Pro Education, and I'll be happy to help you with photography questions, building and growing your photography business. Also, if you just need a photography friend, because sometimes we want to ask those questions that we have nobody to talk to because nobody would understand you as well as the other photographer would. Okay, now let's dive into the content and let's talk about 5 tips on how to build highly converting websites for photographers. Tip number 1, create a clear path, like the journey that your website visitor will take in order for them to find the information that they're looking for and also to get to the booking page, okay? Because sometimes I see photographers' websites that are really frustrating for a visitor, so you have to click 7 different pages to actually get to the place where you can contact or find the information on how to work with the photographer. Because you want to be found and you want to make it easy for people to actually figure out how to book with you. So make sure that there's a clear path and the website visitor doesn't have to click too many times to get to the booking page or the contact information. And the other mistakes that I see some portrait photographers do, when you're creating the menu on the website, you put everything in there, okay? So it's like 5 to 10 different items, and then when you click on the menu, there's like a sub menu with like 10 more different items. So this is very confusing for a visitor, okay? You make it very simple and clean, so they don't have to get overwhelmed and so that they don't know where to click. Also, that comes easier once you actually niche down and you work in certain genres, so you don't do all types of photography, because some photographers offer everything. So when you click on the menu services, and there's like 12 different services: baby photography, wedding photography, product photography, commercial photography, all of it. So it gets very confusing for the website visitor to actually, like, what exactly do you offer? Like, what are you best known for? So when you to keep your menu clean, and also it's better to put your services so it's not under sub menu, right? But actually use them as the main menu, so people don't have to click too many times. We already talked about it. For example, if you offer maternity photography, baby photography, and wedding photography, these are the 3 items that you have on your menu, and you also have maybe contact and investment and blog. That's it. So keep it short and simple, so it's clearly visible on the website, and it's also easy to understand where they want to click. Tip number 2 for highly converting websites is to make sure to wow your visitor of the website. Especially we photographers, we create visual products, right? Photography is very visual. So you want to make sure to wow your website with your work, so it's seen, and show only your best stuff on the homepage. You don't need to overcrowd it with like 25 different images. Pick under 10, but they have to be the best of the best, like the cream of the crop of your portfolio, and they also have to reflect your unique style and the niche that you're working in. Or if you're offering multiple services, make sure that it's all reflected. So this has to be super attractive. This is like the front page of your website. Think about like this is your storefront of your business. Okay, so tip number 3, make sure to place call to action on every page. Call to action, it could be a button, a link, just what's the target action that you want your website visitor to take at this particular step. And the most simple call to action is just book your session, or inquire, get more information. So you will see how aggressive you want to be with your call to action, but it has to be consistent. Ideally, you would have call to action right on your homepage, because there will be some visitors, they don't have a lot of time to actually browse your website, and some of them will be already ready to book on the spot because they're coming from your social media accounts, so they don't really need to see all of the things on the website because they already know your work and they just want to book with you. So they want to fill out the form and, you know, start the process. So for those people, you want to have like a very quick call to action right on your homepage, so they don't need to go too far. And then, for example, like the way I build my website, if people know that they're interested in maternity photography, they would click maternity photography. And then again, there's like a consistent, clear call to action. Book your session now, book your session now, book your session now. If your page has a lot of text or a lot of images, make sure to spread the blocks out. And once people start scrolling, make sure to place your call to action kind of like evenly throughout the page, so they don't have to look, like once they scroll down, they don't have to look back up for that button to actually go book a session. So make it easy, make it very clear what you want them to do at every single step. That's how you create the client journey, or like the visitor journey on the website. Before we continue, let me ask you for a quick favor. If you think that this video is helpful for photographers, make sure to drop a comment below. It was helpful. Also, give me thumbs up on this video so more photographers can find it and actually use that information, and hopefully that will help them grow their businesses so we all can be happy. And also make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so you get notification about the new videos, and I'm planning to release a lot of videos this year. And also make sure to follow me at Ksenia Pro Photography if you want to follow my work, and also at Ksenia Pro Education if you want to get tips on photography, the business of photography, and ask me any questions. Tip number 4, make sure your website is SEO optimized. If you don't know what it is, go Google it. SEO is a search engine optimization. The way you design that content is actually for Google to easily read your website and find the keywords and rank your website higher for those keywords, just to keep it short this way. And there's multiple strategies and multiple ways how you can do that, but I'm gonna give you just quick tips and quick ideas, and you can also go research that subject, so we're not gonna go dive deep into SEO optimization in this short video. First things that you wanna look at is how optimized your headers and subheaders are on the website. So what you actually want to start doing is search for those keywords or keyword phrases that people are actually searching when you want to be found. So for example, wedding photographer, Washington, D.C., okay? Or maternity photographer, Maryland, or in-home baby photography in your area. So your keywords will be specific to your niche or type of the photography that you do, and also specific to your area, right? So which town or which area do you serve, because you're not going to be available everywhere. Unless, for example, you want to do destination photography, and then even though you're based somewhere in the Midwest, you can say wedding photographer, Bahamas, because this is where you want to be photographing those weddings. And I highly recommend starting just a Google Doc and putting all of the keywords there that you're going to be using eventually on your website and for all of your content that you're creating. And make sure to use those keywords, especially on your homepage, in the headers, in the menu. Try to somehow interlace them inside the bodies of text, the content, the copy that you have on your website, because that's going to help Google rank your website, and the machine will see that your content on the website is relevant for those keywords. If you're using smart website builders, for example, for your website, some of them actually have SEO optimization already built in. And I just recently stumbled across this website builder, Zyro, that actually they have the SEO optimization built in. So it's very easy and very intuitive to actually do it for your website. And on top of that, Zyro is super affordable, and they're actually currently running a huge New Year's sale. So you can get up to 72% off your subscription, plus 4 months free hosting, and a domain. Isn't that wonderful? So make sure to click on the link in the description to this video, enter the code Ksenia to get this special deal now, and you can get your new website up and running in a matter of hours. And remember, deals that go don't last forever. Let's carry on. And tip number 5, and it's very simple, it's a little silly, but it actually makes a lot of sense. So make sure all of the links and all of the forms on your website are working, because it's so easy once you start updating things and your website maybe was built 2-3 years ago, but you changed the links or maybe the contact forms or anything like that. And then all of a sudden, your website visitor goes to the page and it says book now. They click the link and it takes them nowhere or to like an error page. This is the worst case scenario, because now they're frustrated and they're like, what the heck is happening? How do I book a session with you? So make sure, even especially if you update things throughout the years, go back and double check that all the links are working and they're actually taking people places they're supposed to go. Thank you so much, you guys, for taking the time to watch this video. If it was helpful, drop me a comment below, or feel free to ask me any questions. I answer all of my questions on my YouTube channel. And make sure to give me a like so that more people can find this video. And also subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at Ksenia Pro Photo and Ksenia Pro Education. That's it for today. See you in the next one.